Hi lovelies, I'm Ariel and this is Maven Unmasked, and welcome to your weekly reading for August 8th through August 14th of 2016. We are halfway through the month already. This past week was quite the whirlwind. It feels like we're coming into a shift, a new paradigm shift. Some things are really being shaken up. Some things have been ejected from our lives unexpectedly. It's been all about change, and where we think we're going, and then life comes along and gives you a little bump, and it kind of shakes you up and makes you really look at your direction. I know I definitely went through some of that this week. I know a lot of people I know, friends, family members, just people in general went through that this week. So this reading is for all of you, and for everyone else, please take what you can get out of this message and just leave the rest. In regards to that, I'm going to draw an extra oracle card. So we're going to start with an oracle card this week. I'll be using the Daily Guidance from Your Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. It's such a beautiful deck with beautiful messages. So I call upon our angels, I call upon our spirit guides, I call upon our ancestors, the energies of the universe to be here with me now as I shuffle these cards, just to get a message from all the loving energy and supportive force around us. What is the higher purpose? Why, what is going on? What do we need to learn from this experience we went through this last week? I know in my weekly reading for last week, it was all about traveling and on your spiritual journey and connecting with Source. And to be honest, I found it a little bit difficult last week to connect with my guides. The energy was just so crazy. I know we have a lot of planetary aspects changing and transits and influences and planets going direct and planets going retrograde. It's super crazy in the sky right now. So I'm pretty sure that's part of it. Like I said, a major shift, transition, paradigm shift and change. So what is the greatest lesson in all of this? Okay, so we have two. Let's see. Okay, the heart chakra. This is the one that actually fell upright. So working with our heart chakra, I guess to be more accepting and more loving, and knowing that things change, and just because things change, you shouldn't be a less loving person. To extend love towards change and towards the unexpected, and to things that may not have worked out the way that we wanted to, or planned, or worked really hard to make it so. This card says, love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. And I love how it says perfect protection and guidance, because I think a lot of us have also been dealing with issues of trust and, being able to depend on others. And can we really rely on and support our tribe? Is our tribe really supportive of us? But knowing that your guides are there with perfect protection and guidance. We're going through this change. We're having to look at these things for a reason. Also, as of now, we are in, I believe, the shadow period. Mercury goes retrograde on August 30th. So things are definitely being shaken up, especially looking at our friendships, our relationships with people. That's why our heart chakra is affected the most. So know that it's still okay to love and to put yourself out there. Don't let a bad experience with one person or a certain situation hold you back from expressing love, receiving love, showing love. Work on strengthening your heart chakra this week, developing it and keeping it open and healing it as well. The other card we have is assertiveness. This situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested. Yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words. So in opening this heart chakra and being open to love, you also have to be willing to communicate your feelings and being assertive, not letting people walk over you. Spirit in this message is saying that, hey, we're here, we're there, call upon us. We will help you find the words to say. Oftentimes it is so hard for us to turn emotion and feeling into words. I'm also getting the message to let somebody know who's watching this. Do not do this via email or via text. Words, text can be very easily misconstrued. It's better to do it face to face. If you can't do it face to face, at least on the phone, people can realize from your tone of voice. But oftentimes things get mixed up in emails and text messages and letters and things like that. So, but be assertive in how you feel. Don't let anybody else change that. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Nothing is going to be able to change. You're not going to be able to really move forward, I think, unless you say and are honest with yourself and this other person about how you're really feeling. But again, the situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested, but we need your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. So I think that's a spot on message for a lot of us this week. Okay, so now let's get down to a look at how this week is going to be for us. I will be using the Lumina Tarot as well as the Mystical Wisdom Oracle deck, which is absolutely gorgeous. So let's see what the cards have to say. What do we need to know this week for our best and highest good, for our growth? What will be the energy surrounding us? What can we do to move forward from that yucky, stagnant, just, oh my gosh, the energy last week was just so terrible. Oh my gosh, I had like so many cards fall out. I'm not reading that many. Okay, there's one. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Firstly, we have the Eight of Cups reversed. So to me, this could mean one of two things. Either we're being hesitant to move forward into this change and into this new chapter. We don't want to leave something behind. We don't want to move forward. Or this can also mean that there's no need to move forward. We can stay where we are. For example, you're doing something and then or participating in something, or let's say you're in a new job, or your network of friends, and you're all putting effort towards something, doing something, whatever the case is, school project, whatever. And something changes, or it's not what you thought it originally would be, or something in your life changes, or whatever the case is, and you're debating, hey, should I stay or should I go? I think this is a message to stay, but to accept the change. Accept the change. There's a lot of cups this week, so 3 out of the 4 cards that fell out are cups, so this is definitely about our emotions and our relationships. I'm also getting the impression that this is about being stuck in how we're feeling about a certain situation with someone, especially if we're going to go back to the daily guidance message of assertiveness and the heart chakra, that there's a need to really look at the situation and be willing to assess it so that you can turn this card upright and move forward and move on into healing. But it's, you know, allowing this block to happen, this stagnant energy. And so no movement, no forward progress, nothing is happening. It's just kind of dead. The energy is just dead. Then we have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is about nostalgia. It's about childhood. It's about friendships. And I think this is also about our ideals this week and certain standards we hold, and when, you know, our ideals and standards are not met, how do we react to that? Also, what are we sharing with others, and how are we relating to others? Is the unwillingness to move on and look at things from a new perspective and turn this card upright prohibiting you from connecting with friends and people on a deeper level and really being able to open up and share your emotions and feelings with them? And to me, I'm also getting the impression of somebody's feeling caught in the web of friendships, or caught in the web of networking or relationships or something like that, and wanting to find a new type of freedom in their relationships. But again, with this Eight of Cups reversed, some movement, some change in perspective has to happen for that forward movement to be able to take place, that new type of connection relating to someone to take place. Then we have the King of Cups reversed. So to me, this is also, we're being very, what's the way to say it? I want to say like I don't want to say like melodramatic or over dramatic or but that's kind of what I'm getting, like a drama queen kind of thing. But only in the fact that you're hurt so deeply, and since you can't move past this pain, it's completely consumed you from keeping your emotions in check and in control. There is a quote I had heard by this guy named Dark Waters. I believe he has a YouTube channel as well. He says, emotions are the weather patterns of your body. And so to me, this is about learning those emotional patterns and how you can break out of that cycle if that you may find yourself in, if you're not being able to move forward and you're feeling stuck and replaying the situation, this thing over and over and over again in your head. You want to take charge, you want to be able to rein this situation in, but your head is just so fuzzy and cloudy. And I feel like you're just not being calm, cool, and collected about the situation. You're just very in your feelings. You're just very, very emotional right now, and it's completely blocking your judgment, I think, a little, and seeing new ways to move forward and persevere. Then the last card we have is the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and I think this reading has the potential to be so beautiful if you're just willing to do the work. So the Ace of Pentacles is about new seeds and things starting over and planting seeds for future growth. I also think it's like planting the seeds of karma so that as they grow into the Seven of Pentacles, you can reap what you've sown. But to me, I feel like this is if you have gifts in your hand and you're just letting them fall away because there's a refusal to move on from the situation. There's difficulty connecting with others. There's difficulty with trust. So anything that you're planting is going to have trouble being nurtured because you're not in your best and highest element. Like I said, I feel like it could be such a beautiful reading if they were all turned up right. So moving away from this negative situation, moving on, finding your path. You know, you've gained some experience. You can, even though it's foggy, you still have some light on your path so you can see where you're going. Hey, I shouldn't step here. Hey, I should step there. That board looks kind of rickety. Again, the breadcrumbs that your guides lay out for you. And in that moving on process, you learn to trust yourself, you learn to trust your guides, and then you're able to better share and connect with others, and you won't feel stuck in this trap or this web. You'll learn that everything has its place and its time, and it's all connected for a purpose. Everything is happening for a higher reason. And then you'll be able to think more clearly. You'll be so much happier, in total, control of your emotions. Just really happy and good, but still being responsible and dignified, and still maintaining your integrity and not letting ego or other things kind of take you over from dwelling on the situation. And then you'll be able to plant new seeds, new ideas. But as of now, this is reversed, so you're, unable to sow and plant anything without changing your perspective and willing to move on into bigger and better things and brighter territory. So, and let's get a mystical wisdom card just as advice about these 4 cards. All right. Oh, I love it. I love this deck. Dolphin. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. I know you guys know the song, right? So don't worry about the situation. Stop letting it get you down. Stop letting it hold you back and hold you back from your gifts and all of the beautiful things that you could be sowing, you could be planting, but all of your energy, all of your emotion is tied up into the situation. So it's become stagnant and you're not moving anywhere. Nothing is as enriching as you would like it to be. Dolphin to me is such a beautiful spirit animal. I do have a blog post up on my blog about dolphin as a spirit animal, and for me they were one of my first, and still to me one of the most special. They are all about joy and happiness and using your intellect, intelligence, and communication. So communicate about these issues. Don't worry about them. Let them go, be happy, find joy, be willing to play, and use your intellect, use your mind, lovely ones. But I'm Ariel, and this has been Maven Unmasked. I hope this reading hasn't been too long for you guys. If you would like to experience a reading with me, please check out the link below. It's mavenunmasked.etsy.com or etsy.com/shop/mavenunmasked. You can also connect with me on social media at the various links below. But have a great, and hopefully a much better week, lovelies. We do have some lovely guidance from our angels this week, and as well as the spirit of dolphin is bringing joy to you. So have a great one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.